Hi, my name is Matt, and today we'll be going over how to do a PM on a fuel truck. Now, most people like to start at the front or the back. We're going to be starting at the front today. Um, and the PM is just an oil change and a general inspection. Um, well, you want to start with doing your oil pan and draining your oil. While you're doing that, while your oil's draining, you're going to start at the front and check your lights and look underneath for any leaks. Now, you want to start at the front and on the top. So you're going to check your coolant, check your drive belt to make sure that it's in good condition. You're going to just kind of do a general look over, make sure you don't see anything that's out of the ordinary. Check your air filter in here. And just for just general tightness of bolts and stuff like that. Also, while you're over here, you're going to want to check your tires and your brakes, because a lot of these systems run on air brakes, and you're going to want to make sure you grease all of that, and check your leaf springs for any cracks, breaks, anything like that need to be addressed. You're also going to want to look at your frame rail to make sure that all of your frame bolts are tight, like these. Also, there's no cracks or clean breaks, which would be an indication of a problem. Now let's go around to the other side. And over here, you're going to want to check your power steering, which is up here. You're going to want to check all of your boots for your intake system and your air cooling system. You're going to want to check your air compressor for air leaks, as well as to make sure that you don't have any wobble in your pulleys or anything. Again, just checking for general tightness of bolts, no rubbing for electrical stuff. But on this side, we have an added component of steering. You're going to want to check your boot up here, your U-joints down here. Make sure these bolts are tight. You can grab that and just try and shake it. Pretty easy. Again, grease, air leaks on your air chambers, and that's kind of the front. We'll go along back here to the back. Right here is your air dryer. You want to make sure that that's not leaking any air and that there's nothing dripping from it. That's an indication that you're building up too much moisture and you need to change the filter. Again, tire condition on the back tires, your leaf springs, checking to make sure that there's no cracks or anything in that. Now, these fuel trucks are a little bit different in that they have a huge fuel tank on them, and so when you do a PM on them, you have your tank mounting bolts right here. You're going to want to check and make sure that all of those are tight and secure to where your tank can't move around. Now, to the back, we're going to check lights here and here. Just general condition. These trucks don't go on the road, so having lights out is not really a huge issue, but here in the shop we check lights to make sure that they work, because we don't see these trucks but maybe once a year. Again, stuff like this needs to get changed. Coming around over here, again, tires, your leaf springs, or just general wear and tear, or anything that's a problem. Now over here, you want to make sure you're ground. You want to check your grounds and stuff because that's grounded to the tank. And you want to check this wood in here. There's this little piece of wood that is basically an insulator between the tank and the frame. You want to make sure that that's not sliding around anywhere as well. Now up here on your fuel tank, you want to check your straps